Hello, and welcome once again to Yoga for Kids and Their Adults. My name is Tony. I'm here at Meet Time LLC, a massage yoga studio and gift shop here in Troy, Alabama. This program is sponsored in part by the Charles Henderson Child Health Center. They are a pediatric physician and dental office that helps kids from birth to age 19. And they help fund this through a grant that they get from the Children's Trust Fund. That organization's goal is to prevent child abuse and neglect. So thank you very much for tuning in one more time. I hope you are ready to get moving because we are in the first week of March. And as you probably know, March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. So I thought we would start with some big breathing exercises and get us moving like we're swaying in the breeze. And then we'll calm down like a lamb and quiet our breath and our energies. So if you are ready, go ahead and clear your space. If you have a yoga mat, you can go ahead and put it down. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's okay. You can use a blanket, you can use a towel, you can use a bath mat, you can even just use the bare floor. Since I'm in my socks today, I'm going to be on my mat, that way I don't slip and slide all over the place. If you also have a floor that you might slip and slide on, go ahead and put your sneakers back on, that way you have a little bit of traction and it can hold you in place. Okay, so once you have enough space and you've cleared everything up, let us begin with the biggest breathing exercise that I know, and that's called lion's breath. Kind of appropriate since March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. So, to practice lion's breath, normally you're on the ground, but since we're going to start standing up, we're just going to do this from our mountain pose. Okay, in our mountain pose, we're going to have our feet directly under our hips. Our knees are bent so they're over the arches in our feet, not over our heels. Our shoulders are over our hips, our ears are over our shoulders. We have this nice, tall stance. This is a good mountain pose. Bring your hands to the side. Your eyes are level. And now for our lion's breath, we're going to breathe in through our nose. Nice and full, kind of expand your chest. And as you exhale, you're going to open your eyes as wide as you can, looking up towards the ceiling. You're going to open your mouth as big as you can with your tongue pointing down to the ground. And you're going to roar like a lion. All right, so breathe in, expand fully. And exhale. Isn't that a funny type of breathing? But it gets your energy going. It kind of warms you up from the inside out. Let's try that a couple more times. So breathe in and breathe out. Open your eyes wide, mouth wide, eyes up, tongue down. Roar like a lion. How does that feel? Kind of clears things out of your throat. That's one of the many benefits of this type of breathing. Let's do this one more time, see if you got it right. All right, so breathe in. Fully expand your chest and your belly. And then open everything wide and roar like a lion. How do you feel? You feel kind of giggly and wiggly? I'm so pleased. So, now that you're standing up, you get your energy going, let us practice our synchronized breathing, okay? So we're going to breathe in, bring our arms up overhead like we're reaching towards the ceiling, and we're going to exhale quietly this time, bringing our hands down to our side, okay? Breathe in, bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands down to the side. We are going to come back to that lion's breath, and I think you're going to have fun with it. One more time, breathe in, bring your hands up to the ceiling, and down. This time, bring your hands to the floor. Reach all the way down there to the floor. Really feel a stretch in the back of your legs. Then go ahead and bend your knees. Breathe in, bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor one more time. Excellent. Hang there. Feel that stretch. If you can put your hands on the floor, that's great. If not, just dangle them there wherever you can. Go ahead and bend your knees, bring your hands up towards the ceiling as you breathe in, and this time just bring them down to our sides. You ready? Are you feeling pumped to get the energy moving? Awesome. So, to kind of feel like our bodies are moving in the wind, let us breathe in and bring our hands all the way up to the ceiling. Bring your hands together. And then feel the wind as it blows you to your left side. And stick your hips out towards the right. Your hands to your left. You're like a little crescent moon here. Or like a blade of grass bending in the breeze. All right, breathe in. Bring your hands up overhead. And as you breathe out, push your hips out to the left and your hands to the right. You're a crescent moon on the other side. Whoo! This is a lot of movement for that little blade of grass in the breeze. Breathe in, bring your hands up. This time, I want you to go at your pace. Okay, so as you breathe out, go to the side. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, go to the other side. Breathe in, come up. I want you to do this 5 times. Can you count that with me? All right, that's 5 times on each side. All right, breathe out, that's 1, and up, and down, and up. That's 1. Over, and up, and over, and up. That's 2. Over, and up, and over, and up. That's 3. Good. Over, and up, and over, and up. That's 4. Last time. Over, and up, over, and up. That's 5. That's 5 times you bend like a stalk of grass in the breeze, just like they're bending in the breeze outside. So wonderful. Go ahead and bring your hands to your side, and let's kind of undo that shoulder tension there. And we're going to just bring our hands down to the floor. Once you're there, see if you can kind of push your hips back away from your hands just a little bit and feel how that changes things in your stretch. One more breath. Go ahead and bring it forward a little bit. Go ahead and bend your knees a little bit. Kind of get them pumping. Bend both of them together. And then bring your hands back up towards the sky and then down to your side. Now, here's where we're going to get back into that lion's breath. Now that you're kind of warmed up, we're going to do our downward facing dog and plank combination. So go ahead to the back side of your mat. Bend forward, bring your hands to the floor, walk them down into a nice downward facing dog. Now, to do this, you're going to have a nice straight line from your hands all the way up to the bottom of your bottom, and then another straight line all the way down to your heels. Now, if your heels don't quite come to the bottom of the mat, that's okay. You can stay on your little tippy toes. And let's go ahead and walk our dog by bending our knees back and forward. Excellent. Walking your dog. You have a happy dog today? Go ahead and bring your right leg up and wag your tail. This is a 3-legged dog. And bring your foot down and walk your dog. Pump your knees back and forth. And now bring your left leg up and wag your happy little tail. The 3-legged dog. And bring it down and walk, 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 walk. Now, let's move down into the plank posture so you can kind of see this combination. So to do that, your hands are way out in front, your heels are way down and back. You're going to slowly bring your shoulders forward so that they're over your hands and straighten out your back. So it's one straight line from your head to your feet. Excellent. Now lift your hips up, go back to downward facing dog. We're going to do this 3 more times. Okay? So go down to plank. And then up to downward facing dog. And now we're going to breathe in, go to plank. And exhale, go to downward facing dog. One more time. Breathe in, go to plank. Now breathe out, go to downward facing dog. And really walk, walk, walk your dog here. Excellent. Now, in this posture, I want you to try that lion's breath, okay? So breathe in, nice big breath. And as you breathe out, don't forget, open your eyes wide, open your mouth wide, and roar like a lion. So you breathe in, and then breathe out. Let's do that 2 more times, okay? Breathe in, and breathe out. Roar like a lion. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. your knees back and forth. All right, now let's go ahead and bring the legs together. Go down to your plank. Now bring your knees down one at a time. And push your hips over your heels and bring your head down to the mat in a child's pose. This is a nice way to neutralize our spine from all that work from the plank to the downward facing dog. Now go ahead and push yourself up to our hero's pose, which is basically kind of a kneeling posture. I want you to tuck your toes up under your feet. And we're going to do some twists. Again, we are going to be blades of grass twisting in the breeze. So in our hero's posture, I'm going to turn to face you so you can see. Our hero's pose, you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch here in your calves. All right, you're going to breathe in, stretch your spine long and tall, like there's a string at the top of your head pulling you up skyward. And as you breathe out, slowly twist over to your left. Bring your right arm in front, your left arm in back. Only go as far as your body's willing to let you go. Don't try to pull yourself out. And just take a couple breaths over here. We've really gotten that fire going. We're kind of getting that attention here in the midsection here. We're going to have one more deep breath. And then on your next inhale, again, breathing in, straighten and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, turn and face the front, bring your arms to the side. Go ahead and sit back on your heels. Go ahead and get those wiggles out. I know you get plenty of them in there. And then we're going to take another breath. We're going to turn to the right, okay? So nice deep inhale, lengthen and straighten your spine. And as you exhale, turn to the right. Bring your left hand in front, your right hand in back, and look over your back shoulder. Excellent. How are you feeling? Can you feel that in your belly? Can you feel that in your back? Awesome. One more breath. And then on your next inhale, again, lengthen and straighten your spine. Exhale and bring yourself down to the front. Go ahead and sit back on your heels. I want you to try that one with your breath this time. So just like a blade of grass in the breeze outside, we are bending and twisting with our own wind, with our breath. Okay, so breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. 4 more times, can you do that? Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. That's 2. We have 3 more to go. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and twist. That's 3, 2 left. Can you feel like you're bending in the breeze like a blade of grass? It's amazing what you can do with the power of your imagination. So 2 more cycles here. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten your spine, breathe out, twist to your left. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten your spine, breathe out, and front. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten your spine, breathe out to your right. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten your spine, breathe out to the front. 1 more time. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out to your left. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and front. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and right. Breathe in, lengthen and straighten, breathe out and front. Good job. Now from here, go ahead and bend your toes under. We're no longer having our toes under our feet. We're kind of spreading them out. And let's go back into our child's pose to kind of recover from all those twists. Excellent. You can let your arms relax here. If you want, you can bring your forehead to the ground. Wonderful. Just breathe in and feel that warmth from all that breathing and all that moving in the breeze. It makes sense now why all of the plants start to grow in this time, because all that moving with the breeze builds up lots of energy. When you're ready, go ahead and push yourself back up into hero's pose. We're not going to tuck our toes this time. We're just going to sit here in our hero's pose, and I want you to reach up as you breathe in, and then sit back down as you breathe out. We're going to really work our legs in here. We're going to pretend like we're growing plants. Breathe up, stretch up towards the sun, and breathe out, come back down. This is our seeds just getting ready to burst forth with life. Breathe in, stretch up towards the sky, breathe out, and back down. This time, I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes up under you. And as you breathe in and up, you're growing. This time, bring your left hand to your left heel and reach up and over behind you. Oh, such a good stretch. Wonderful. Breathe in, bring your hands up. And this time, bring your right hand to your right heel. Stretching up and back over behind you. Wonderful. One more breath. Breathe in, stretch up, and come back down on your heels. Go ahead and untuck your toes. Let's do one more child's pose to neutralize our spine from all that, okay? So bring your head down, bring your arms down, and start to notice how you're breathing. Has your breath slowed at all? Just a little bit. All that effort takes that energy that you just spent time building up. So let's go ahead and back up to our hands and knees. And we're going to pretend like we're trying to break through the ground. All right, and to do that, you're going to breathe out and arch your back like a rainbow. After those clouds move on, they leave a rainbow. And then breathe out. Sink your back, turn your hips up, bring your head up, looking towards the sky. Kind of like the earth is smiling. Your spine is smiling in this. So arch your back up like a rainbow and sink it down like a smile. Let's do that 2 more times, okay? Arch up like a rainbow after the storm and sink down like a smile on your face. One more time. Arch up like a rainbow and arch down like a smile. Excellent. Go ahead and bring your hips over to the left and then over to the right. And see how that changes things. How does that feel? Left and right. Maybe you have a little wiggly. You want to kind of wiggle that out of your hips there. Wonderful. Now, let's go ahead and come to our seated posture. Let's sit on our bottoms and bring our feet straight out in front of us. Okay? From here, I want you to breathe in, bring your hands up as tall as you can, and then reach over to your left. Go ahead and drop your left hand. Help you really reach over. Again, this is you sprouting into action as a plant. All right, breathe in, up overhead. Breathe out, down to the right. Drop your right hand to help support you. Wonderful. Again, breathe in, bring your hands up, overhead. Bring your hands down to your side as you exhale. Good job. Let's go ahead and bring our feet together in front of us. Make sure the bottoms of your feet are touching. See if you can get your knees down on the ground. If not, that's okay. They can be your leaves. And your body is the stem, and you're going to reach up and have a nice little flower explosion. So again, breathe in, reach up. Let your hands be the flower explosion all the way down to your sides. One more time, breathe in, reach up. Let your hands explode into flowers as you bring your hands down to your side. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and neutralize our spine from that. We're going to reach forward just as far as you can. You can put your hands on the ground or on your feet, whatever's comfortable for you. Couple breaths here. One more breath. And then go ahead and sit up tall. Now, if this is comfortable for you, you can stay here or you can go into easy posture, which you might know as crisscross applesauce. And we're going to start to slow down our breath. It's already started to slow, but we're going to really focus on slowing it down, just like a lamb. Now, what kind of sound does a lamb make? Bah! Bah! Wonderful. It's a very quiet, very calm, very serene kind of sound, isn't it? So to try to calm ourselves down, we're going to focus on calming our energy through our breath. So what we're going to do is we are going to breathe in, counting to 4, breathe out, counting to 6. Can you do that? Let's try it. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Go ahead and continue that on. And if you're comfortable where you are, you can go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to use the power of our imagination. And we are going to picture in our mind's eye that tall flower, that tall single blade of grass that's just burst through the ground, and the wind making it bend from side to side, and maybe even adding a little twist here and there with the little whirly girls, the little whirling dervish. That's the word I'm looking for. So picture that in your head, and picture that wind going crazy, just blowing that plant from side to side, and a little twist here and there as the wind is blowing through. And then slowly picture it slowing down and moving a little less and a little less until it's finally able to grow up tall and straight and show that beautiful flower on the top. Now this can be a flower, whatever your favorite color is. Mine happens to be purple, so I'm going to picture a purple flower. You can picture red flowers or yellow flowers or white flowers or orange flowers or pink flowers. Whatever's your favorite color, just picture that flower at the very tip top of your stalk and just imagine how sweet it might smell. And I want to leave you with that wonderful, warm, calm, sweet feeling of that beautiful flower on top of that stalk. I would like to thank you for joining me today for our windy yoga session. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, my name is Tony. I'm here at Me Time LLC. We are a massage yoga and gift shop, or a massage and yoga studio and gift shop here in Troy, Alabama. This program is sponsored in part by the Charles Henderson Child Health Center. They are a pediatric physician and dental office taking care of children from birth to age 19. And they support us through funds that they get from a grant from the Children's Trust Fund. Their purpose is to help prevent child abuse and neglect. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our windy yoga routine. Remember to be kind to yourself and others, and like I always like to do, I like to end by saying namaste. Don't let that scare you though. Namaste simply means that the spirit in me recognizes and is grateful for the spirit in you. And I truly am grateful for each and every one of you watching with us and practicing yoga with us today. Namaste.